Ladies and gentlemen, starting a new life is one of the most courageous decisions anyone can make. It's a declaration that you're ready to leave the past behind, embrace change, and create a future full of purpose, fulfillment, and success. Today, I'll share with you 6 key principles inspired by the timeless wisdom of Jim Rohn to guide you on this transformative journey. Deciding who you want to become is the cornerstone of starting a new life. It is a deliberate act of envisioning your future self and committing to the process of becoming that person. Many people drift through life without a clear sense of direction, reacting to circumstances rather than designing their lives. But as Jim Rohn famously said, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. To create a new life, you must take ownership of your destiny and consciously decide who you want to be. This process begins with introspection. Take a moment to reflect on your current life. What aspects of it bring you joy, fulfillment, or pride? Which parts leave you feeling dissatisfied, stuck, or incomplete? Understanding where you are is the first step to defining where you want to go. By examining your values, passions, and dreams, you can begin to piece together a vision of your ideal self. Consider what truly matters to you, not what society expects, not what others think you should do, but what resonates with your deepest desires and aspirations. It's important to acknowledge that deciding who you want to become isn't about rejecting your past. Rather, it's about building on the foundation of your experiences and lessons. Your past has shaped you, but it does not define you. Use it as a springboard to propel yourself into a future that aligns with your true potential. Recognize that you are not stuck with the labels, roles, or limitations that others may have placed on you or that you've placed on yourself. You have the power to rewrite your story. Once you've gained clarity on your values and aspirations, it's time to create a vision. A compelling vision serves as both a destination and a source of motivation. It pulls you forward, even when challenges arise. Close your eyes and imagine your future self. What do you see? Picture the kind of person you are in 5, 10, or 20 years. What are you doing? How do you feel? Who is with you? Be specific and detailed, as if you were painting a masterpiece of your future life. Writing down your vision is a powerful exercise. When you put your dreams on paper, they transform from vague ideas into tangible goals. This practice also helps you internalize your vision, making it more real and achievable. Don't be afraid to dream big after all. As Rohn said, you must dream big dreams, for only big dreams have the power to move the minds of men. Deciding who you want to become also requires honesty about the person you currently are. This is not an exercise in self-criticism, but rather an opportunity for self-awareness. What habits, beliefs, or behaviors are holding you back? What strengths can you build upon? Taking an honest inventory of yourself allows you to identify the gap between where you are and where you want to be. This gap is not a source of discouragement, but a roadmap for growth. To bridge this gap, you must embrace the process of change. Change can be uncomfortable because it pushes you out of your comfort zone, but it is also where growth happens. Start by identifying the habits and behaviors that align with your vision of your future self. If you want to become more disciplined, begin by setting small, achievable goals each day. If you want to become more confident, practice stepping into situations that challenge your self-assurance. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a series of small, consistent actions that compound over time. One of the most critical aspects of deciding who you want to become is taking full ownership of your choices. No one else can define your future or decide your path for you. You must take responsibility for your life and refuse to be a victim of circumstances. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending life is easy. It means recognizing that your response to challenges is within your control. When you take responsibility, you empower yourself to create the life you desire. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is another key element. Jim Rohn's insight that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with underscores the importance of choosing your relationships wisely. Seek out mentors, role models, and friends who inspire you to grow and become better. Their encouragement, wisdom, and example will help you stay focused on your vision. Conversely, distance yourself from negative influences that drain your energy or pull you away from your goals. It's also essential to remain adaptable and open to growth. As you evolve, your vision of who you want to become may shift. This is a natural part of the journey. Life is dynamic, and your goals and aspirations will evolve as you gain new experiences and insights. Embrace this flexibility and be willing to refine your vision as needed. Finally, deciding who you want to become is not just about achieving external success. It's about becoming the kind of person who lives with purpose, integrity, and fulfillment. Focus on cultivating qualities that resonate with your values, whether that's kindness, courage, resilience, or creativity. True success comes from aligning your actions with your principles and creating a life that feels authentic to you. In conclusion, deciding who you want to become is a profound and transformative act. It requires introspection, clarity, honesty, and commitment. By envisioning your future self, embracing change, and taking full responsibility for your choices, you can design a life that reflects your highest potential. Remember, the future is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. So take the first step today and start becoming the person you were always meant to be. Changing your philosophy is one of the most powerful steps you can take when starting a new life. Philosophy is the lens through which we view the world. It shapes how we respond to challenges, how we define success, and how we engage with others. The beliefs you hold about yourself, about the world, and about the possibilities available to you directly impact your ability to achieve your goals. Jim Rohn often emphasized that your philosophy determines your life, and this is the heart of personal transformation. A change in philosophy can lead to a profound shift in your attitude, behaviors, and ultimately your results. To begin with, it's crucial to understand that our philosophies are not set in stone. They are influenced by many factors, including our upbringing, the people we associate with, the media we consume, and our life experiences. These influences shape the way we think and act, often without us even realizing it. But just because your philosophy has been shaped in a particular way in the past doesn't mean it can't be transformed in the future. In fact, changing your philosophy is one of the most empowering things you can do, as it enables you to unlock new opportunities and reach new heights in every area of your life. The first step in changing your philosophy is to become aware of it. Take a moment to reflect on the beliefs and thoughts that dominate your mind. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about money, relationships, work, and success? Do you see life as a series of opportunities, or do you view it as a constant struggle? Are you optimistic about the future, or do you find yourself filled with fear and doubt? To change your philosophy, you must first be willing to confront these beliefs honestly. Often we adopt limiting beliefs early in life and then carry them with us into adulthood, even though they no longer serve us. These beliefs are like invisible chains that hold us back from reaching our full potential. For example, if you believe that you aren't good enough to succeed, that belief will limit your actions and decisions. You may avoid taking risks, shy away from opportunities, or settle for less than you deserve, all because of an outdated belief system. But once you become aware of these beliefs, you can begin to challenge and replace them. One of the most fundamental changes you can make in your philosophy is how you view failure. Too many people are paralyzed by the fear of failure. They avoid taking risks or trying new things because they fear making mistakes. But failure is not something to be feared, it is something to be embraced. Jim Rohn famously said, "Don't wish it were easy or wish you were better. The greatest growth comes from failure." It is through failure that we learn, adapt, and develop the resilience necessary to succeed. If you change your philosophy to one that views failure as a learning experience rather than something to avoid, you will open yourself up to taking more risks, trying new things, and ultimately achieving more than you ever thought possible. Another significant shift in philosophy is the way you approach responsibility. Too often, people view themselves as victims of their circumstances. They blame others for their problems, whether it's the economy, their upbringing, or even their coworkers. But this mindset is disempowering. Jim Rohn taught that you cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself to create the life you want. you must take full responsibility for your actions, decisions, and outcomes. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending life is easy. It means recognizing that you have the power to choose your response to every situation. When you take full responsibility for your life, you empower yourself to make changes and take control of your destiny. Along with responsibility comes the need for discipline. A change in philosophy means shifting from a mindset of instant gratification to one of long-term success. Too many people live for the moment, indulging in short-term pleasures without thinking about the future. But success requires discipline, consistency, and delayed gratification. It means making choices today that will pay off in the future. Jim Rohn emphasized that success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Whether it's exercising regularly, saving money, reading books, or practicing your craft, discipline is the foundation of long-term success. Changing your philosophy to one that values discipline will set you on a path toward creating the future you desire. A shift in philosophy also requires changing your perception of time. Many people waste time because they don't fully understand its value. They squander hours on activities that don't contribute to their personal growth or long-term success. But time is our most valuable resource. Jim Rohn wisely said, "Time is more valuable than money." You can get more money, but you cannot get more time to change your philosophy. You must learn to prioritize your time effectively. This means saying no to distractions and focusing on what truly matters. It means investing time in activities that will help you grow, whether it's working on your personal development, nurturing relationships, or advancing your career. Another key shift in philosophy is changing how you view the process of success. Many people have a shortcut mentality. They want quick results and easy solutions. However, real success is rarely instantaneous. It takes hard work, persistence, and patience. Changing your philosophy involves accepting that success is a journey, not a destination. It's about enjoying the process of growth and progress, not just the end result. Jim Rohn often talked about the importance of consistency. Success doesn't happen overnight. It is the result of small, consistent actions performed over time. Finally, changing your philosophy requires a commitment to continuous growth. A stagnant philosophy leads to stagnation in life. If you believe that you know everything you need to know, or that you've reached the peak of your potential, you stop growing. But success requires a mindset of continuous improvement. Jim Rohn believed that the major key to your better future is you. This means always striving to become a better version of yourself, learning, evolving, and expanding your horizons. When you embrace a philosophy of lifelong growth, you'll find that the possibilities for your future are limitless. In conclusion, changing your philosophy is a profound and transformative act. It involves examining your beliefs, challenging outdated ideas, and adopting a mindset that supports growth, responsibility, and discipline. By shifting your philosophy, you can change the course of your life and unlock your true potential. Remember, as Jim Rohn taught us, your philosophy is the foundation upon which your entire life is built. Changing it is the first step toward building a life that is truly extraordinary. Adopting the power of discipline is one of the most crucial elements in transforming your life. Discipline is not just about adhering to rules or routines. It is the internal strength to stay committed to your goals, to make decisions that align with your long-term success, and to consistently take action toward your desired future, regardless of how difficult or uncomfortable the process may be. Jim Rohn often emphasized that success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. This statement encapsulates the essence of discipline. It is the daily practice of small, deliberate actions that compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. The first step in adopting discipline is understanding that it is not about perfection, but consistency. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when the immediate rewards are not visible. It's about focusing on the long-term benefits and not being distracted by temporary comforts or immediate gratification. This means developing the ability to delay short-term pleasure in exchange for long-term gains. The great truth about discipline is that it provides structure and control, creating the environment where success is not only possible but inevitable. One of the first areas where discipline plays a key role is in setting and achieving goals. Without discipline, goals are nothing more than dreams. We all have aspirations, whether it's to lose weight, write a book, start a business, or improve our relationships, but without the discipline to take consistent, focused action, those goals will remain just that, aspirations. Jim Rohn taught us that the major key to your better future is you are the one who must take responsibility for your actions and create the daily habits that move you closer to your dreams. In the pursuit of any goal, it's easy to become excited at the start, full of energy and enthusiasm. However, this excitement often wanes as the challenges and difficulties set in. This is where discipline becomes critical. Discipline is what keeps you going when the initial motivation fades. It's the commitment to continue even when progress seems slow or when setbacks and obstacles arise. It's about understanding that success doesn't happen overnight. The road to achievement is paved with setbacks, disappointments, and challenges, but it is the disciplined person who continues moving forward despite these hurdles. One of the keys to developing discipline is creating daily habits that align with your goals. Success is built on the consistency of actions taken over time, not on occasional bursts of effort. Jim Rohn often spoke about the power of simple disciplines practiced every day. These small actions may seem insignificant on their own, but when practiced consistently, they compound into monumental results. Whether it's reading for 30 minutes a day, exercising regularly, or writing a few pages a day toward your book, these small habits create momentum and bring you closer to your goals. The power of discipline lies in this consistency. It's the daily repetition of focused actions that leads to mastery and success. Another important aspect of discipline is managing your time effectively. Time is the one resource that cannot be replaced. And without discipline in managing it, you risk wasting it on things that do not contribute to your growth or success. Jim Rohn said, "Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time." This underscores the importance of being intentional with how you spend your time. Discipline in time management means saying no to distractions, prioritizing tasks that matter, and focusing on activities that move you closer to your goals. It means waking up early to start your day with intention, sticking to a schedule, and resisting the temptation to procrastinate. When you cultivate the discipline to manage your time effectively, you take control of your life and ensure that your efforts are spent on what truly matters. Discipline also involves building mental toughness. This is especially crucial when faced with difficult situations, when the going gets tough, and when things don't go as planned. It's easy to quit when things are hard, but discipline allows you to push through the discomfort and keep moving forward. It's the ability to stay focused on your goals, to keep your mind on the prize, and to not allow setbacks to derail your progress. Developing mental toughness means practicing resilience. When you face failure or rejection, discipline helps you rise back up, learn from the experience, and continue your pursuit with renewed determination. It's about learning how to bounce back from adversity and maintaining your commitment to the bigger picture. One of the greatest challenges in adopting discipline is overcoming the temptation to indulge in short-term pleasure. Our brains are wired to seek immediate rewards, and this can lead to procrastination, distractions, or unhealthy habits. The ability to choose long-term satisfaction over immediate gratification is a hallmark of disciplined individuals. This is particularly evident in the realm of health and fitness, where discipline often requires making sacrifices such as sticking to a diet, exercising regularly, or avoiding tempting but unhealthy foods. The same applies in other areas of life. For example, building a successful business requires sacrifices in the form of late nights, hard work, and the occasional missed social event. But the disciplined individual understands that these sacrifices are necessary for achieving long-term success. Equally important is the ability to stay disciplined during moments of uncertainty. In life, there will be periods where things don't go as planned, when you question whether you're on the right path, or when you feel discouraged. Discipline is the ability to stay on course, despite the uncertainty and doubt. It's the belief in your goals and the recognition that success is not an event, it's a process. Discipline ensures that you continue taking action, even when results are not immediately visible. It's about having faith in the process and trust in the effort you're putting forth. The ultimate power of discipline is that it becomes a cycle. The more disciplined you are, the more confident you become. And the more confidence you gain, the more disciplined you become. This positive feedback loop accelerates your growth and progress. The more you act in alignment with your goals, the more results you see. And the more results you see, the more motivated and driven you become to continue the process. It's a self-reinforcing system that propels you toward greater and greater achievements. In conclusion, adopting the power of discipline is about committing to the small, consistent actions that lead to extraordinary results. It's about prioritizing long-term success over short-term gratification and staying focused on your goals despite challenges. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. By practicing discipline daily, managing your time effectively, developing mental toughness, and resisting distractions, you set yourself up for success. Discipline is the foundation upon which all achievements are built. It is the silent force that determines whether you will succeed or fall short. The power of discipline, when embraced fully, can truly transform your life. Surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most impactful decisions you can make in your life. The people you spend time with have a profound influence on your mindset, behaviors, and ultimately the success you achieve. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This quote highlights the powerful role that relationships and social environments play in shaping who we are and who we become. The company you keep can either elevate you toward your goals or pull you away from them. It is essential to carefully choose the people who will be a part of your inner circle. One of the key reasons why surrounding yourself with the right people is so important is that our thoughts and behaviors are contagious. The energy, attitudes, and beliefs of those around us can easily influence our own. If you spend time with individuals who are negative, complacent, or lack ambition, their outlook will start to affect you, making it more difficult to maintain a positive, success-driven mindset. Conversely, being around people who are driven, optimistic, and focused on growth will inspire you to adopt a similar mindset. Jim Rohn understood that the attitudes of those around you are powerful. They either help or hinder your personal growth. The first step in surrounding yourself with the right people is to identify the qualities you want to be influenced by. Think about the traits you admire in others, whether it's discipline, intelligence, kindness, or resilience, and seek out individuals who embody those qualities. These people will inspire you to elevate your own behavior and adopt their positive characteristics. Whether it's a mentor, a peer, or a role model, being around individuals who possess the qualities you aspire to will create an environment conducive to personal growth. Another important consideration is the mindset of those you surround yourself with. People with a growth mindset, those who believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning, are invaluable. A growth mindset fosters resilience, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. When you surround yourself with people who have this mindset, you are more likely to embrace challenges and view failure as a learning experience rather than as a setback. The growth mindset encourages you to push past your comfort zone and take on new challenges, knowing that effort and perseverance lead to improvement. On the other hand, people with a fixed mindset, those who believe that their abilities are set and unchangeable, may discourage you from taking risks or pursuing growth, which can limit your potential. Beyond mindset, the people you surround yourself with should share your values and support your vision for the future. It's essential to align yourself with individuals who understand and respect your goals and who will help push you forward, rather than distract or deter you. Supportive people are those who celebrate your wins, encourage you during setbacks, and believe in your potential even when you doubt yourself. They create an environment where you feel safe to take risks and where you know that failure is not an end, but a stepping stone to greater success. Jim Rohn believed that the greatest gift you can give to someone is your own personal growth by surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage your growth. You not only improve your own life, but also contribute to the growth of others. It's also crucial to surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better. This is where mentorship comes in. Mentors are individuals who have walked the path you are on and have the experience and wisdom to guide you along the way. They hold you accountable, push you to go beyond what you think is possible, and provide valuable insight from their own experiences. Mentors can help you avoid common pitfalls, offer advice when you are stuck, and inspire you to keep moving forward when the road gets tough. Finding a mentor who believes in you and your potential can be a game changer in your personal and professional life. However, mentorship is a two-way street. In order to benefit from a mentor, you must be open to learning, receptive to feedback, and willing to make changes based on their guidance. It's not just about seeking out successful or influential people. It's also important to be mindful of the negative influences in your life. People who are toxic, constantly complain, or sabotage your efforts can drain your energy and hold you back. These individuals may be well-meaning, but their attitudes and behaviors can negatively impact your mindset and productivity. They may discourage you from pursuing your dreams, make you second-guess your decisions, or keep you in your comfort zone. It's essential to recognize these individuals and set boundaries with them. In some cases, you may need to distance yourself entirely from negative influences in order to protect your mental and emotional well-being. This can be difficult, especially if these individuals are close friends or family members, but your growth and success should always take priority. Building a positive, supportive network is not something that happens overnight. It requires intentional effort and a commitment to nurturing relationships that align with your goals and values. Surrounding yourself with the right people involves actively seeking out individuals who inspire you and challenge you to grow. Attend networking events, join groups that align with your interests or passions, and be open to new connections that can enrich your life. Remember that quality is far more important than quantity when it comes to relationships. A small group of supportive, growth-minded individuals can have a far greater impact on your success than a large group of superficial acquaintances. As Jim Rohn said, you don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour surrounding yourself with people who are focused on creating value, whether in their personal lives, their businesses, or their communities, will inspire you to do the same. These individuals can offer valuable advice, connections, and opportunities that will accelerate your growth. The right people will bring out the best in you, hold you to a higher standard, and encourage you to think bigger, dream bigger, and work harder. They will challenge your assumptions, push you to refine your skills, and help you develop the resilience needed to overcome obstacles. In conclusion, the people you surround yourself with are a reflection of who you are and who you will become. By consciously choosing to spend time with individuals who inspire, challenge, and support you, you create an environment where growth, success, and fulfillment are not only possible, but inevitable. Whether you are seeking mentorship, support, or camaraderie, the right people will empower you to reach your full potential. Take a hard look at the relationships in your life and ask yourself, are the people around you helping you become the person you want to be? If not, it's time to make some changes. Remember, your future is shaped by the company you keep. Choose wisely and you will be amazed at the positive impact it will have on your life. Taking 100% responsibility for your life is one of the most empowering choices you can make. It means understanding that your actions, decisions, and attitudes shape the direction of your life. Jim Rohn often emphasized the importance of personal responsibility, stating you cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. This statement encapsulates the essence of taking responsibility. It is not about controlling external factors, but about accepting full ownership of how you respond to those factors. When you take responsibility for your life, you empower yourself to create the outcomes you desire, regardless of the circumstances. The first step in taking 100% responsibility is acknowledging that you are the creator of your own experience. It's easy to blame others, our parents, our upbringing, our coworkers, or even society for the challenges and limitations we face. But this mindset disempowers you. It shifts your focus away from what you can control and places it on things you cannot. When you blame external circumstances, you relinquish your power to change and grow. Taking responsibility means realizing that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can always control how you respond. By changing your perspective and your actions, you can alter the trajectory of your life, no matter what external challenges you encounter. One of the key aspects of taking responsibility is recognizing that your thoughts and beliefs directly influence your actions. Your mindset plays a pivotal role in shaping the results you achieve. If you have a negative or limiting belief system, it will reflect in your choices and behaviors. For example, if you believe that success is reserved for others and not for you, you are unlikely to take the necessary actions to pursue your goals. Conversely, if you believe that you have the power to create your own success, you will take proactive steps toward achieving it. Taking 100% responsibility means taking ownership of your thoughts and beliefs and recognizing that they are a reflection of your internal dialogue. By changing your thoughts, you can change your actions and ultimately your outcomes. Taking responsibility also means accepting the consequences of your actions, both the good and the bad. It's easy to take credit for success and achievements, but it requires maturity and integrity to own up to mistakes and failures. When things go wrong, it's tempting to blame external factors, whether it's the economy, bad luck, or other people. However, this mindset prevents growth. When you take full responsibility for your failures, you empower yourself to learn from them. Instead of viewing failure as something to avoid, you begin to see it as a valuable lesson, a stepping stone to future success. This mindset shift allows you to approach challenges with confidence and resilience, knowing that you have the power to learn, adapt, and ultimately improve. Another crucial element of taking responsibility is understanding that your choices define your life. Every day we make countless decisions, big and small, that shape our future. The people we spend time with, the habits we cultivate, the way we manage our time, and the goals we set are all the result of our choices. Taking 100% responsibility means recognizing that you are the one who chooses how to spend your time and energy. If you are unhappy with your life, ask yourself, what choices have I been making that have led me to this point? When you take responsibility for your choices, you stop playing the victim and start becoming the architect of your life. Every choice you make, whether it's about your career, your relationships, or your health, shapes the life you will live. By making intentional, aligned choices, you create a life that reflects your deepest values and desires. One of the most powerful aspects of taking responsibility is the way it transforms your relationships. When you take full responsibility for your part in any situation, it shifts the dynamics between you and others. For example, if there's tension or conflict in a relationship, instead of blaming the other person, taking responsibility means asking yourself, what part have I played in this? This approach fosters maturity, growth, and understanding. It allows you to step outside of the cycle of blame and criticism and focus on constructive solutions. Taking responsibility in relationships also means being accountable for your words and actions. It requires honesty, vulnerability, and a willingness to admit when you are wrong. This not only builds trust, but also strengthens your relationships, creating a foundation for mutual respect and growth. Taking 100% responsibility also involves managing your emotions. It's easy to blame others for how we feel. We might say, he made me angry or she made me upset. But the truth is, no one can make you feel anything. Your emotions are the result of your thoughts and perceptions. If you allow someone else's behavior to dictate how you feel, you are giving away your power. When you take responsibility for your emotions, you reclaim control over how you respond to situations and people. Instead of reacting impulsively or being ruled by negative emotions, you begin to respond thoughtfully and intentionally. This emotional maturity allows you to maintain peace of mind, no matter what external circumstances may arise. Taking responsibility is also about setting boundaries. Many people struggle with boundaries because they fear conflict or rejection. They may allow others to take advantage of their time, energy, or resources because they don't want to say no. However, setting boundaries is a crucial part of self-respect and personal growth. When you take responsibility for your life, you recognize that it's essential to protect your time and energy. You have the right to say no to things that don't align with your goals or values. By setting healthy boundaries, you prevent others from draining your energy and redirect it toward things that will help you grow and succeed. Furthermore, taking 100% responsibility means investing in your personal growth. It's easy to fall into the trap of complacency, but personal growth requires continuous effort and commitment. When you take responsibility for your life, you become a lifelong learner. You seek out opportunities for growth, whether it's through books, courses, coaching, or real-world experiences. You take ownership of your development and actively work on becoming the best version of yourself. By doing so, you not only improve your own life, but you also inspire others to do the same. In conclusion, taking 100% responsibility for your life is a powerful decision that puts you in the driver's seat of your own future. It means accepting full ownership of your thoughts, beliefs, actions, choices, and emotions. It means recognizing that you are the creator of your own reality, and that everything you experience is the result of what you've chosen or allowed. Taking responsibility requires honesty, courage, and a commitment to growth. When you adopt this mindset, you unlock your full potential and take control of your destiny. As Jim Rohn said, you are the only one who can shape your future, and by taking responsibility for your life, you become the architect of the life you truly desire. Focusing on growth rather than perfection is a powerful mindset shift that can lead to personal transformation and long-term success. Jim Rohn often spoke about the importance of continuous improvement, emphasizing that success is the result of small, consistent steps forward. When you focus on growth, you are committed to learning, evolving, and improving yourself over time, rather than striving for an unattainable state of perfection. This approach not only helps you progress, but also frees you from the paralyzing fear of failure that perfectionism often brings. The concept of perfection is elusive. It suggests that there is a flawless version of ourselves that we must attain. However, perfection is a moving target. What is considered perfect today may not be tomorrow. Moreover, perfection is subjective. What one person sees as perfect, another may view as flawed. The problem with striving for perfection is that it can cause you to stall, paralyze you with self-doubt, or make you overly critical of your work. Perfectionism often leads to procrastination as you wait for the right moment or the perfect conditions to take action. This mindset keeps you from moving forward, and the fear of making mistakes becomes an obstacle to your growth. On the other hand, focusing on growth means embracing the idea that progress, not perfection, is the goal. Growth is about improvement, learning, and developing over time, acknowledging that mistakes and failures are part of the process. Growth-oriented individuals see each setback as an opportunity to learn and refine their approach, rather than as a reason to give up or feel inadequate. Jim Rohn once said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day." This statement reinforces the idea that success is built on consistent effort, small improvements, and the dedication to continuous learning. One of the most powerful aspects of focusing on growth is the freedom it provides. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you release the pressure that stifles creativity and action. You are free to experiment, try new things, and take risks without fear of failing. This is especially important in the pursuit of any significant goal, whether it's building a career, starting a business, or achieving personal health milestones. Success rarely happens overnight, and the path to success is often filled with failures and mistakes. However, when you focus on growth, you understand that these failures are simply part of the process. They are lessons that guide you toward improvement and refinement. Growth requires a mindset shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is one that believes abilities and intelligence are static, and that failure reflects a lack of ability. In contrast, a growth mindset believes that intelligence and abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. Individuals with a growth mindset are not discouraged by failure. They embrace challenges, persevere through difficulties, and view setbacks as an opportunity to learn. This mindset is essential for anyone looking to achieve long-term success, as it fosters resilience, persistence, and a willingness to improve. One of the key components of focusing on growth is setting realistic and achievable goals. Perfectionists often set unattainably high standards, which can lead to frustration and burnout. By focusing on growth, you allow yourself to set goals that are challenging yet achievable, and that allow for incremental progress. These goals serve as a roadmap for continuous improvement, giving you direction and purpose while also allowing room for flexibility and adjustment along the way. Growth is about taking one step at a time, and each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your ultimate vision. Over time, these small steps accumulate, leading to significant progress and achievement. Another crucial aspect of focusing on growth is the willingness to receive feedback. People who are fixated on perfection often fear criticism, as it challenges their belief that their work or abilities are flawless. However, growth requires openness to feedback, whether it comes from mentors, peers, or self-reflection. Feedback is a valuable tool for improvement, providing insight into areas where you can develop and grow. It is important to embrace constructive criticism with humility and use it as a stepping stone for improvement, rather than seeing it as a reflection of personal inadequacy. Growth-oriented individuals actively seek feedback because they understand that it is essential to their development. Focusing on growth also means cultivating patience and persistence. It is easy to become frustrated when things don't go according to plan or when progress seems slow. However, true growth takes time, and it requires consistent effort. Jim Rohn often spoke about the value of patience and persistence, saying, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." This is a reminder that growth is a journey, not a destination. It is important to stay committed to the process, even when results are not immediately visible. By focusing on growth, you give yourself permission to progress at your own pace, knowing that every step you take is bringing you closer to your goals. Furthermore, focusing on growth fosters a healthy relationship with failure. Perfectionists often view failure as a reflection of their inability, leading to feelings of shame or self-doubt. However, growth-oriented individuals see failure as a natural part of the learning process. Every failure is an opportunity to assess what went wrong, learn from it, and adjust their approach. Failure in this context is not something to fear or avoid, it is something to embrace and learn from. When you focus on growth, you give yourself permission to fail and continue moving forward, which ultimately leads to greater success. In addition, focusing on growth means being compassionate with yourself. Perfectionism often leads to self-criticism and unrealistic expectations, which can damage your self-esteem and motivation. Growth, on the other hand, encourages self-compassion, allowing you to accept your imperfections and view them as part of your human experience. By being kind to yourself, you create a positive environment where you can thrive, experiment, and take risks without the fear of making mistakes. This compassionate mindset supports your emotional well-being and helps you maintain the motivation and energy to continue pursuing your goals. In conclusion, focusing on growth rather than perfection is a mindset that can significantly enhance your life and success. By embracing growth, you free yourself from the fear of failure and the pressure of perfection. You create an environment where continuous improvement is the goal, and each step, no matter how small, is progress. This mindset allows you to be more resilient, persistent, and open to learning from mistakes. It fosters a healthy relationship with failure, encourages self-compassion, and leads to sustainable success. As Jim Rohn often taught, success is not about being perfect, it is about consistently growing and improving, one step at a time.